Hey, baby.
When I am an old woman, I shall wear purple, with a red hat which doesn't go and doesn't suit me. And I shall spend my pension on brandy and summer gloves and red sandals, and say we've no money for butter. I shall sit down on the pavement when I'm tired and gobble up samples in shops and press alarm bells and run my stick along the public railings, and I shall make up for the sobriety of my youth. I shall go out in my slippers in the rain and pick flowers in other people's gardens and learn to spit. Maybe I ought to practice a little now, so people who know me are not shocked or surprised when suddenly I am old and start to wear purple. Jill, I tell myself, now why go home and stress yourself out with rubber gloves and a feather duster after the spa? Just call in 50 Shades of Clean. Well, Deep Clean's end a tenancy dealing with hoarders. They take care of it all. I got a nipping down to the chalet in Aberporth next week. They do holiday lets too. Weekly, fortnightly, monthly, whatever suits. It's like having my own fairy godmother dropping by without having to wait for panto season. Visit 50shadesofclean.com. They don't cut corners. They clean them. What do you know about fostering? Why do you care? Think it's easy? Think it's hard? How does it feel to be fostered? What do you know about being taken to a strange home? Could you be strong? Offer support? When things get tough, will you be there? What do you know about fostering? Tell me that you care. At Bernardo's, we believe in children. Find out more today and search Bernardo's Cymru online. The week before Christmas, when snow seemed to lie thickest, was the moment for carol singing. 8 of us set out that night. We were the church choir. For a year we had praised the Lord out of key, and as a reward for this service on top of the outing, we now had the right to visit all the big houses, to sing our carols and collect our tribute. There was Sixpence the tanner, who'd never sung in his life. He just worked his mouth in church. The brothers Horace and Boney, who were always fighting everybody and always getting the worst of it. Clergy Jean, the preaching maniac. Walt the bully, and my 2 brothers. We approached our last house high on the hill, the place of Joseph the farmer. For him we'd chosen a special carol, which was about the other Joseph, so that we always felt that singing it added a spicy cheek to the night. In these rough lanes open to all winds, sheep were buried and wagons lost. Everything was quiet. Everywhere was the faint, crackling silence of the winter night. We started singing, and we were all moved by the words and the sudden trueness of our voices. Pure, very clear and breathless we sang. And 2,000 Christmases became real to us then. The houses, the halls, the places of paradise had all been visited. The stars were bright to guide the kings through the snow, and across the farmyard we could hear the beasts in their stalls. We were given roast apples and hot mince pies. In our nostrils were spices like myrrh, and in our wooden box, as we headed back for the village, there were golden gifts for all.